I think it's always good to learn the rules if you want to break them at the end, which a lot of people in music history did. Actually, it was in the late 90s, and I have to say I was a little bit, tired of all the styles I've played so far. I played a lot of tours with Latin guys, with Dave Valentine, Bobby Quaranta. I played Latin, I played jazz, and I was actually seeking for something new. And I was then a friend took me to a rave, to a drum and bass rave, and that was like really exciting. So in the beginning, I started also to work on that stuff on a computer, but then I thought, well, I'm a drummer, maybe I could try to play this stuff. Then I was checking out guys who did that before me, like Jojo Meyer, Zach Danziger, and all these guys, and I was starting to emulating what they did, try to transcribe a lot of stuff, and I loved it a lot because the music, drum and bass was something I've never heard before, and it was so free. The whole scene, the whole electronic scene seemed to be a little bit like much more happening and much more, the people were happy. It was very exciting at the end of the 90s till 2005 and something, and I felt like coming home in a certain way. I would say what was really great with the live playing drummer was from For Hero, the Two Sides album with Luke Parkhouse on the drums. That was like in the end of the 90s, was exciting. Then I like a lot of the stuff from Ronnie Size. I couldn't name like one album, Ronnie Size, and which is not, it's not, I'm sure they wouldn't say that's drum and bass. It's electronic art form, is everything from FX Twin and Square Pusher. These are like the, if you compare it to literature, I would say that's Goethe and Schiller in electronic music, FX Twin and Square Pusher. First of all, I would say, like with every style of music, listen to this stuff and think of a way. Learn first the rules. I think it's always good to learn the rules if you want to break them at the end, which a lot of people in music history did, like Zappa, Frank Zappa and all. They learned the rules and then they did something completely different, but you gotta know what was before and study the stuff and also find a way. The way I play these stuff, now also with Trio Elf, with my band, it is drum and bass in a certain way, but it is also, I would say, another concept, because I use break beats and drum and bass beats more like a bebop drummer uses bebop grooves in jazz, because I react on what I hear, and that's the big thing. If you play it live, that's the big thing. You can communicate with your other musicians on another, and I don't do it like in a swing contest or samba or Latin. I do it like with this style of drum and bass and electronic music, which I like a lot. And I also feel that even if it's jazz, what we do, a lot of young people come to our concerts because they can relate to the grooves, to the feel, and we use them in a certain, like a bebop drummer who reacted on what he heard from Thelonious Monk on the piano or Charlie Parker on the, and that's the thing I like a lot. If I would like to have a steady drum and bass beat just for dancing, I would always like program it. But I like the vibe if we play and improvise it, like, because that is still, I say still, I don't know what the key I will do in 5 years, but still we are the humans are the people who can play and react in the moment on each other and create something together, and that's what I like in this idiom, drum and bass.